Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana and today's video is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be going over 5 different side hustles that you guys can get started doing before the end of 2021. One source of income, you guys, is close to having no income. So being able to start something that's on the side that can possibly become full-time for you, or just something that can be able to give you some extra money, be able to pay some bills off early. One of them actually I have been doing for the past year, and I think it's going to be something that you guys are going to be interested in. You probably already seen me talk about it on my page. These 5 side hustles are going to be something that you guys can make your own hours to do. Okay, you guys can do literally at any time that you will want. Make your own schedule, things like that. So side hustles for me is something that brings extra money to my pockets. It's something that pays off bills. It's something that I can use to be able to invest in more things with my life, because a 9-to-5 is not going to get you to that peak of a lifestyle that you could probably get yourself to if you had more sources of income. Because if you want to be financially free, which I'm pretty sure we all do, financially free means that you're living your life without having any reason to look at your bank account really to pay a transaction, or have any reason to not have the capability to go on vacation whenever you want. Anything that you want, you'll be able to do when you're financially free. But that comes with sacrifice. That comes with building things and starting things and building investments. So what you can do to be able to build investments is gain money by gaining more sources of income. So what you have to do with that is say, I'm not going to just work a job. I'm going to go home and be productive on something that I'm passionate about, or something that I want to create a business with. Or start a side hustle right now that's going to be able to fund your passion for the future. Even if you wanted to leave your job for one of these side hustles, that might be something that you might want to do depending on how much work you want to put into the side hustle. So let's get started. So the first side hustle I'm going to talk to you guys about is an app called Taskrabbit. So I'm not sure if anybody has ever heard of Taskrabbit, but Taskrabbit is so great of an app to be able to use as a platform if you are a freelance business owner, meaning that you create your own schedule and you just try to find clients to be able to work with, or work for whatever service you provide. This app will be able to let you perform those services on, and you'll be able to build clientele from the app. So Taskrabbit I actually just used recently. I found a mover off of the app. I went online and I was able to look up somebody who was going to be able to help me move all my furniture from one home to another. So I found Taskrabbit actually on another YouTuber's page about 2 years ago, and I always said I wanted to use it to be able to find a mover to be able to move all my stuff to a new apartment whenever I move. And so it was really fun to be able to find somebody off of there, and it was just very simple. It wasn't we had to talk on the phone about anything. We literally, I just texted him all the information, told him this is how long I probably need. They tell you that there's a minimum price, or whatever that they have for their criteria, they'll have on there. So you can find movers, you can find people that clean houses, you can find people that just put things together, like techie type people. If you want to get your yards clean, you can do that. If you need somebody to pick up your trash, come pick up the dog poop in the backyard, it don't matter. Okay, you can find somebody on there that's going to be able to help you out with the tasks that you probably can't do yourself. So use Taskrabbit if you are somebody who provides those type of services. So if you are somebody who can easily clean a house, go ahead and put your services on there, put a price on there, put some pictures on there, and then you'll be able to start building clientele. If you move, if you have a big truck, right? If you have a big truck, a lot of guys that have big trucks, you guys can easily be able to say, hey, I'm able to move all your furniture from here to here, this, that, and third. I have blankets, I have the strap, and you can easily make $65, $100, or $30, depending on where your price range is at for clients. But your service is all in what you decide to put a price on. So that's what these side hustles are for, is to be able to let you create the price for yourself. Okay, so Taskrabbit, I'll link everything in the description box for all of the sites that I tell you guys about in this video, and you guys can look them up. The next I'm going to talk about is a virtual assistant. So a virtual assistant is somebody who literally is virtually assisting you. So this means that you are able to literally work from home, okay? Work from a computer, laptop, whatever you need, but you're able to assist a company, you're able to assist a private owner for a business, anybody that needs assistance, but you don't really need to be in an office. That's when you're called a virtual assistant. So virtual assistants are coming up and they're like rising everywhere these days. Like I'm hearing people, oh yeah, I'm you know, personal assistant, but I work from home. It's basically like a virtual assistant, okay? So that means that you're not actually going into an office every day. You know, you don't have to meet up with people, but all your meetings are on Zoom, or you know, if you have to have any type of calls or anything, it's all over the phone. So being able to be a virtual assistant is very beneficial for not only you, but the company that you're working with, especially during this time of COVID, right? So if you feel like you have the skills of organization, you have good typing skills, you know, you are a good listener, you're a good problem solver, things like that, you could probably be a good virtual assistant if you want that extra income. You know, when you get off work, you can work a couple hours and every day, you know, and be a virtual assistant to somebody. So I would definitely look into that if that interests you. So the third side hustle I'm going to state is a customer service representative. So a customer service representative is somebody who basically works from home, and you probably have a headset on, right? And you probably are answering a bunch of calls through your computer every day. So that's what a customer service rep is. I have been a customer service rep before. There was a company, and it still is a company, called My Pillow, and I used to actually answer phone calls from my house, and I was able to sell pillows over the phone to older individuals who, you know, needed new bedding or needed pillows or things like that. Oh, being able to not have to be, you know, in front of people's face every day, or, you know, have to sell them anything in person or things like that was beneficial. You don't have to just sell pillows. You can do anything being a customer service rep. But it's so beneficial when you're able to select your own hours. You look at the schedule, you say, I'm gonna work from 9 to 3 today, and then after that I gotta go on vacation, or I'm going to I got things to do this weekend, so I'm not gonna work this weekend, but I'll work next weekend, or, you know, whatever days you choose. But to be able to choose your hours for literally anything is the best thing that anybody would want to do. You are now in control of your own life. So try out these side hustles, you guys. See what they do for you, and then you'll be able to really say like, hey, this can really take me somewhere. Let me see if I can put some more hours into it, or, you know, maybe this is not for me. Let me try out something else, right? Trial and error is the way we learn. So the next I'm going to talk about, you guys, and the most fun and the most creative one is becoming a content creator. So what you guys are looking at me doing is creating content. I'm on YouTube, I'm trying to create videos, and this is all from literally whatever I think I want to create. Right? Content creating is such a beautiful thing that people can do these days, to be able to be extremely creative with your mind, creating videos, creating skits, creating movies, YouTube videos, creating TikToks, Instagram stories. All of these things are able to create income for people. Like, people are starting to literally like stop working these jobs. They are becoming full-time content creators, full-time social media influencers, things like that, which we can get into in another video, the difference between like an influencer versus a content creator. But content creating is the way to go, you know, and it's literally the most simplest way for you to be able to put out something that you're actually passionate about. Like, everything that I put on my YouTube channel, I'm passionate about, because I know that some of the stuff that I put on here will touch at least one person that looks at the video. So you just have to figure out, like, what am I possibly passionate about, and what can I show people? Can I make them laugh? Can I teach them something? Can I entertain them somehow? So content creating is very broad, but I think that that's a super good way to go if you're trying to create your own source of income from something that you create yourself. This is literally the #1 thing right now that's popping off for a lot of people having success in content creation. YouTube, literally the place where it's the #1 search engine on the planet. Everywhere, everybody comes here to learn things. So it's like, why not try out creating a video on something that you possibly know that somebody else doesn't? And then the last and final one for this video, you guys, is going to be the best one that I have in store for you guys. But it is being a delivery driver. So this is something that I just started doing this year in March. This is something I just started doing this year consistently in March. I have done it before, maybe like a couple years ago. I did do Postmates, but I didn't really like it. Okay, so that experience wasn't the best, just because with Postmates, when I did that, I had to use the card to be able to pay for people's food before I was able to pick it up and give it to them. So I wasn't really just delivering, I was actually purchasing, waiting, and delivering. So I didn't like that. So what I did was I stopped that a couple years ago, and then this year I was like, you know what? It's kind of crazy, like with this pandemic right now. So I might need to find something that I can get some income coming in like right now from something on the side of a job, because I have my businesses that I'm trying to grow. Like I'm trying to grow on YouTube and possibly get monetized from this, you know, but that takes time. So you're gonna have your businesses that you're gonna try to grow slowly, you know, long term, because you know that right now it might not bring you the income, but in the future it will. But you can start generating income right now if you start a different side hustle that's gonna be able to bring that income in. And for Ubereats, you guys have seen the video on that, how much money I've been able to make, and it's real. Okay, like I wasn't like aware of like how much money you could really make off of like delivering food, but it really depends obviously like on the area you're in, and you know, and how many orders you possibly get, the amount of money per order. I was hustling. Okay, the way you think about 9-to-5s versus side hustles is everybody can work a 9-to-5 and love it and feel like that can suffice for them for the rest of your life. But those of you who, you know, want to go further, want to travel and not have to, you know, talk to a boss every time you want to take a vacation, things like that, you're going to have to start something now on the side of what you do on a daily basis, you know, so that can possibly grow, and that can possibly take over the income that you've been getting already. A side hustle is not just something that you can consider just as a side, but start something now so that it can build something for you for the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I definitely would like to do a part 2 to this video, so just let me know in the comment section if you guys would like that. And I'm super excited to see, you know, where people's income goes in the next year. 2022 is like around the corner. I didn't even realize that we're like in November right now, y'all. Like, this year went by so fast. I felt like 2020 was right this year, actually. Like, I feel like COVID just happened, but it actually happened over a year ago. Go ahead and like this video, you guys, and subscribe to my channel if you guys like the content. I would love to share more thoughts with you guys on the next few videos about any more side hustles that I have come across. Scared money does not make any money, you guys, and you guys want to make sure that whenever you're starting something new, you can't be scared to jump into it. So personally, you guys, I will make a video on my personal experience with Ubereats, because I do want you guys to know not only the good from what I've been able to make from it, but also the tribulations and trials, the trials and tribulations that I've been through with this, okay? Because it's not just all peaches and cream. Like, we even had some days where I was about to cut some people from Uber out, okay? So, just saying, but seriously, like, it's not all perfect all the time, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be just everything is all gravy. But you gotta just know, like, something's gonna turn out from all this hard work that you're putting in, all the hours you're putting into your passion, all the hours you're putting into, you know, what you love to do is going to pay off. So continue your 9-to-5, keep your job, keep the side hustle going, because eventually that's gonna take over, you know, if you keep pushing it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.